And we've got meteorologist Jacob Dickey that is up here in Windsor, and he's probably going to shoot south towards the Strasburg, Stewartson area. Jacob, what are you seeing out there? What's your location?
Hey, Kevin, I just am north of Windsor a couple of miles, just crossed into Shelby County. I am picking up some lightning off to the south and west of me. And so we're seeing some out there. We're too far away to make out any sort of power flashes or anything like that. That's the great thing about radar on a night like tonight. I'll show you the view right now here as we head south. We're heading south. In fact, my warning alerts are going off in the car now. We're heading to the south now here into Windsor and are going to make it to Strasburg. I'm about 9.7 miles out of Strasburg. And so we'll be there and watching this very closely. I want to mention, we're talking a lot about Shelby County. I also want to mention Coles County, Mattoon and Charleston, especially EIU campus. If you've got folks that are in school there or in Mattoon, Charleston, Coles County, we've got to start thinking further downstream from that too. And an option I may take is moving back to the east towards Neoga to make sure I stay in front of this thing. A bit of an ominous signature on radar here as we're moving to the south. We're hoping to bring you a view, and if not, we'll be safe and do so. But we're going to look for damage afterwards and show you what this storm means. We see it on radar, but we want to make sure that you know how bad it is. So we're going to watch and move south here in a safe manner, get in front of the storm. Reporting the storm tracker about 10 miles or so from the community of Strasburg. I'm meteorologist Jacob Dickey. Back to you in the studio.
Now, that storm's right on top of you, Jacob. What do you got?
Yeah, hey, I wanted to tell you real quick, we're just passing through Strasburg. A reference point now, we're at Clarksburg Road. I'm going to turn to the right here. That's going to give us a west view. The rain now starting to come down. Also, about halfway between Strasburg and Stewartson is Stu Strath High School. And there's a reference point, too, as far as letting folks know where this storm is. I got a car turning in front of me here. As I flip this around now, you're going to be looking off to the west, straight into the storm. There's a very stiff south and east wind right now, so they're a little concerning seeing that as well here with the storm bearing down on us now. The rain starting to come down, getting a little bit intense here. Driving through town, Strasburg, not very many folks out. Not very many folks out really in this area, which is a good thing. They should be sheltering now with this storm, a history of producing potentially significant tornadoes all the way back by St. Louis. We're going to sit here for a few seconds. I'm going to get my bearing and radar. Lots of lightning. We've got this recording also. We're going to leave this shot up. I'm probably going to bail south here a little bit down towards the high school.
Yeah, how close
so if y'all can help me
Jacob,
understand a little bit more to what you're seeing, I'm listening in.
Yeah, give me your exact location again there.
Yeah. I'm on Clarksburg Road and 32, 2 miles south of Strasburg. Yeah, if you can hear me, I don't know if you're able to hear me or not. The wind is solidly blowing out of the south now here, so I know that that rotation is going to be by north, and so we're going to watch it and keep you updated on that. I'm going to zip back north here in 32 into town, so I'd keep an eye on that shot, and we'll see what happens here in the next couple of minutes.
Okay, what do you got?
Hey, Kevin, wanted to let you know I'm in the rear flank downdraft here. Those winds wrapping around that area of circulation. It looks like it's getting going again close to Windsor. We were in Strasburg, and there were some limbs coming down. Still have power on, but for a little bit, I had some gusts there, 50 to 60 miles an hour here. I don't think this storm is done, and I'm particularly concerned for Mattoon and Charleston. We're going to zip back north to Windsor and start sliding to the east behind it here and see what we follow. You know, you said the warning was dropped, I think. I'm not sure this storm is done based on what I'm seeing with that rear flank downdraft. Back to you guys. I'm looking here to the north and east towards Windsor. I saw a flash close to the ground. I'm going to turn the camera a little bit to the east, a little bit more in that direction. Something did not look like lightning. It looked more like a power flash. And as I'm looking at radar between Windsor and Gaze, it looks like we've got a signature coming together there. I think this is going to be coming down now towards Mattoon. So we're going to hurry and follow up on this here. Heads up, Mattoon.
Heads up, Gaze. Heads up, Gaze, Mattoon right now.
Yeah, hey, I'm thinking I'm seeing multiple power flashes in that direction. I'm about to turn the corner in Windsor now. It looks like Windsor is out of power, and this storm moving off to the east, so we may have damage very shortly. I'm also able to see a well-defined lowering on the back side here. It looks like Windsor is out of power now, and that's got to have been power flashes there. So this is a tornado down. I'm reporting that now to the east of Windsor, now in Gaze. We're going to get to Gaze here, have a report for you coming up here in just a few minutes. Back to you in the studio. Hey, I've been seeing more power flashes to the north and east here. We're looking east now on Highway 16, a few miles from Gaze. This is a big one, folks. You've got to take this seriously. North of Mattoon, the expressway, that new industrial expressway they've built, this is heading towards the factory complexes up there. Really, Mattoon, Charleston also. On the west side, there's more power flashes in front of me. Large tornado in front of me on the ground right now, just coming through Gaze. We've got some significant damage here on the side. Okay, we've got homes that are hit now in Gaze. This is a significant tornado that has come through here, and we're watching the tornado move on through. Can you see my camera, guys?
Yeah.
Can you see the camera?
Got it. Yep, we got it. We can see it. That's damage there. You're just coming into Gaze.
I've got more power flashes to the east. Yep, that's right. And so it looks like we're going to try and get around here on the highway into Gaze. I'm going to be, I don't know if you saw those power flashes in front of me again, but this is a large tornado now, and make sure you're forwarding this to the National Weather Service. I can sterilize. Look at that. Wow. That is did you see those? That is a large, destructive tornado that is now moving to the north and to the east here. So we are going to have to end the chase and figure out and check in with folks here. But clearly, a large tornado now moving just to the northwest of Mattoon. This is an emergency situation.
Yeah, hey, all right, here we go, guys. Jacob Dickey, who was in Gaze, and I think he's there now, is telling us that there is major damage in the Gaze area. They're on the north side. We've got his shot up there, and now Jacob, wow, look at that. What are you seeing, Jacob?
Hey, we're here in the north side of Gaze. It looks like this just missed Gaze proper. It's the north and west side of town here. We're seeing debris. This home has sustained some structural damage here. There's a lot of debris to outbuildings. There's a couch. Do you see this couch in front of me? That right there is a couch. This is that's not a good sign here. There is damage to other homes in this area, likely significant. I can't stress that enough. So we're going to try and get back into Gaze and head towards Mattoon, Charleston, but we are confirming damage now in the Gaze area. I cannot stress that enough. And so we're going to send it back to you guys. Hey, Kevin, we're just a little bit to the west of that intersection I told you about. We kind of got through and around some power lines that were down. You can see the house here, some major damage to the trees. It looks like the top of the trees have been broken off. The house itself looks to have at least some damage here. This is the house on the south side. There's another house to my right that has damage too. We're going to go look at that one in a second, but we're surveying this area. I've seen plenty of tornadoes in my time. I know you have too, Kevin. Without radar, we could look at this and make the clear as day call that this was tornado damage based on what I'm seeing. There appears to be a silo hanging there to the left. I don't know if you see that to the left of the house. I can't make it out. It's still raining. We're going to try and get closer and see what we can find. Yeah, we're here now just a little bit to the east of the Rural King Distribution Center in town. There's a curve here. It looked like the semi was moving eastward into town, and what happened was then it got blown over this way. That would have been those rear flank downdraft winds wrapping in here. We saw some other minor damage. About 1.5 miles to the north is where that house was destroyed. Right now, the semi is blocking my way there, so I have to find another way, and I can't go back to the north and west here. I may have to zip into Mattoon a little bit more to get up there. But very clearly now there's crews. They're getting ready to pull it up right now, and I'll move out of the way so you can see that here as we continue to watch. One thing that catches my eye, Kevin, as I look at the camera back to the south and west, I'm seeing a lot of lightning down there, and that concerns me, especially for these first responders that are in this area. Hey, Kevin, I'm at that facility. I just talked to some firefighters. First off, I'm going to turn this a little bit and see if you can see the side of the building has been blown off of this facility, and we're going to point some things out to you. I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing, so we'll do the best we can. You can see the side here has been blown out. The tornado passed through here. There's a tower or something right here that has debris hanging from it, and the tornado continued to the north and east. I just spoke to firefighters. They said so far they have no injuries, but they did tell me that there is damage extending far past Interstate 57, and we were told that there is significant damage in the east side of Dorrance. I don't want to use the words he said until I get there to see it myself, but we're going to head to Dorrance, the east side, get some more images there, and I really hope you'll stick with me here for a little bit, as now the rain from that second severe thunderstorm warning now coming on into the area. But this facility is taking hit. Dorrance is taking hit. East of 57, that's going to be to the north of Sarah Bush Medical Center. There is supposedly some damage there from what I've been told by firefighters. So I want to send it back to you guys in the studio. We're going to go check the Dorrance area out and get more information. Thankfully, they're reporting no injuries at this time. Out in Coles County, I'm meteorologist Jacob Dickey. We'll send it back to you.